am JoeHova. It's a pleasure to have you here. Ostriv is now on Steam, so that's nice. Had to finagle Humble Bundle to send me my key, but they were able to do it eventually. So thank you guys for that. Let's get started. So we're Alpha 3 now. There's a couple new things in the game. I just love playing this game. Single developer, looks great, plays really well. Don't have a lot of complaints. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I'd like to see added, but it's one dude, so you're doing a great job. If you're out there, if you ever listen to this video, you've done great. So let's start a new game. And we have our 4 choices here. They've added something new to this game, which is rocks. So you gotta find where those are pretty quickly. I think I want to do. Excuse me. I mean, this is my, tried and true map down here. Everybody does that. Probably, I don't know. I never really watch anybody else play this game. I probably should. Might learn some stuff. Okay, let's do this one. It's weird. All right, pause. It's really weird. Okay, what am I looking at here? Where are the rocks? Oh, they're small. Oh, there's some right there. Okay, so here are some rocks. That's not going to be early game. And I don't really know if that's a large enough space to start with. I might do... There's some reeds right here. I might do the village thing here. I'd like to have my forest thing down here. Maybe I'll just start down here in this corner. And then do my farm up this way. Okay. Let's do that. Let's get this party started, shall we? We'll plop this guy right here in the corner. No, you know what? I'm going to plop him in this area over here that I probably won't use as much. How close can I get it? Okay, right there. Booyah! And while we're paused, let's just go ahead and throw down our basic stuff. Not streaming this game because there is some downtime, especially in the early game. So I want to cut that out so you don't have to watch the Dead Space. But if you do want to watch the Dead Space and just kind of relax and enjoy the game with me, just let me know in the comments below. We can always look at possibly streaming this game. Okay, so there's that guy. We're also going to need to get some thatchery going. I'll put that over. Put that over right here. Well, excuse me, damn it. There's some reeds right here. This will be good enough, I think. Alright, so we got that, and then we can throw down our houses, our first rows of houses. Let's just go ahead and get that, like, right here. I think I'm going to do something different this time, and I'm going to do, like, a central market area where everybody gets their stuff, and I might even go this way. So maybe we'll do, like, the central market area. Hell, I don't know. Let's just do... Let's not think too much about it. Let's just start plopping stuff down, shall we? So, 1. We're going to need... I usually start with 10 of these. And if you hit F, you'll just rotate straight around, which is super sweet. Of course, it tells you that down there in the key down there, which is nice. He's doing a lot of things to this game to make it even better. Like I said, it's always been great. You can turn that snap off if you want to. Oh, it's uneven terrain. Oh, I see. So I'm not going to be able to fit 10 right here because of that hill, I bet. I don't know, I might be able to make these smaller. Can I fit them? I can. All right. And we'll give them a well as well. A well as well. Oh, uneven terrain on the well. Oh, because I'm just so close to the water over there. Okay, well, you don't get a well over there as well. You're going to get it right here instead. Good enough. All right, well, let's unpause this by going straight to fast forward. And we've got a lot of stuff going on. So we'll let these guys get to work. If you've never seen this game, I will show you this real quick. The level of detail in this game is really awesome. So these guys are like taking these materials that are sent over here like every other builder game with these carts, and they're literally building this building. Like, check out this detail. And this is going, of course, in fast motion. But it's one of the neat little things that I like about this game a lot. And they have to take breaks, so they go back to their house and they chill for a while. And in this case, they live in tents, and we've got to get them out of these tents before the end of the year. So wood production is going to be first on that list. Isn't that cool? How they just build it up piece by piece. It's pretty neat. See, like, the decorative here, because this is kind of outside. But yeah, I think that's cool as hell. So then you can click on the building. I'm going to hire a couple workers for this guy. Because you have to have at least 2, because when they chop down a tree, it takes 2 dudes to carry the logs. Women can't work there. This guy doesn't have any water. Damn, they're using a lot of water already. Well, that's going to be interesting. That's kind of a... That's a weird thing. I wonder why they're using so much water. Maybe it's just not filling up as well because of the hillside. I'm not really sure. All right, there's my thatchery going up right now. See that again being built. I just think that's cool as hell. All right, so 1 person working there. That's a female. And we'll get started on houses. Oh shit, I forgot the most important thing. The clay pit. So we'll throw the clay pit down. We'll put that guy. This one cannot be moved later, so we'll go ahead and put it right here. That was close. I almost missed that. I also always forget about my charcoal, so I got to get on that. And another thing I like to do is put this guy down. This is a market stall, and if you're going to buy firewood, you're going to come to this place. These people tend to walk now. I was always wondering how far they would go for stuff, and they go far. So that's a very good thing. So I'm going to put 3 of these slots as firewood. All right. Someone's working there. So now the houses are getting built, and you can see it's April. I'll have these houses built before winter for sure. I don't see any reason not to. Then after the houses go down, down here I'm going to use... Let's say there's my smithy, because I have to be able to make nails. So we'll turn that guy around this way, up here on this hill. Keep the pollution up out of the way. And then so I don't forget, we'll go ahead and do our charcoal piles. See, first house is already built. Oh, it's uneven right here. I can't do it right there. All right. So charcoal pile there. And if you hold down shift, you don't have to keep clicking it, which I did not do that time. Ooh, this is all uneven terrain. Look at that. Yeah, you know what? I've changed my mind about that. Can I delete this guy? Okay, really empty. Really make empty. There you go. I'm going to put my, what do you call it? The town hall there instead. That looks like a really good location for a town hall. So instead, I will go ahead and put the smithy over here in the production area where it probably belongs, right? Excuse me. So this is like a street, but I want to give myself room. So let's like turn the, like those are houses right there. So let's do something like in this corner here. Okay, and this works better because it's right here, because you use firewood, I believe, for making charcoal. So let's put this like real close to here. And I'm going to do 3 of these guys. All right, those look great. So my peeps will go out there and they'll start stacking wood. in there making charcoal. Already got 2 houses going. That's excellent. You can see how they cut their own little roads in as they move around. It's a great little detail. So you don't lay out roads. This is not a grid pattern game. You can move these houses any way you want. It makes some really interesting designs. I'm kind of boring with my designs. I like everything squared off as much as I can. So I hit the F key a lot, but you certainly don't have to do it that way. But yeah, you can see that's a new animation. They're gathering the clay out of the clay pit there. I'm not sure if it gets deeper or not, or if it runs out ever. It says it doesn't run out, so I'm assuming that won't happen. But you see it's already May, and you can see the little ticker of the month going by here. I've got 24 people, not enough food for sale, no housing available, no jobs available, so I'm not having any migration going on, but we'll get there. I'm also going to put the cart parking right here, just right there in front, and that way this temporary cart park can go away after I'm done here. I think one well will get it for this first little thing. I'll put another row back here of houses, I believe. But I want to start getting this forest chopped down. I might even just throw my farm over there. It's a long way to go, but I mean, they'll walk it. For sure. What I really worry about with my farmers is how far they have to walk. Like when they do crop planting and things like that, if they're walking all the way home, you want to keep them as close to a house as possible. I think that's how it works. I'm not 100% convinced of that, but it feels that way by playing through. You can see our third house. These houses have really interesting designs as well. The person that makes this is from Ukraine, I believe. So this is a really interesting style. I mean, we're in the 1700s, probably in Ukraine. So it's very interesting. I like it a lot. And if you want to see the progress of the game, I've got a couple other playthrough series of Ostriv with the earlier playthrough, so you can see kind of the development of the game as it goes along. That's a lot of fun, and there's cool little details like fencing and stuff. You can kind of control where the paths go. I'm not so heavy-handed, so I let these guys pretty much choose their own, but you can throw like a little bench down right here, and people come out and set on them. Isn't that cool? It's like, hey, I have a place to relax. I mean, they're... Whoa! I went to click on them. Okay, so this guy, 40 years old. I'm not even going to try these names, man. He's construction. I can find his home, but it's obviously right here. I can see that. You can go inside the house and look at the people, like this family here. 32-year-old male, 34-year-old female. They got a little 1-year-old daughter. People do age and die in the game, but they live incredibly long lives, like some of them anyway. I had a guy on here the other day who was over 100 years old. And I take that back. He was 96, I think, and I stopped watching him or I stopped playing or something, but 96 for 1721, that's pretty damn good. And you set yourself up like a little graveyard, so we'll just do it over here by the clay pit. Let's see, it's under religion. So these are new right here. The chapel's been around since Alpha 2, I believe, maybe not, but the church is brand new, which is really cool. So you can throw down these little burial plots, which I think is really neat. So you can kind of lay out your graveyard. Isn't that cool? It's very interesting. So you can kind of see where you can't put it, and then you kind of move it just outside. And so you can kind of line it up. So I think that's really interesting. So the the chapel you have to have if you want to go over 100 people, and the church you have to go if you want to go under 300. And he's got these cool little help things, icons and things here now. I don't have anything, so I can't do that. But if I went to like the little help thing, it brings up the information, which is a really nice help. But he's always done a good job. I keep saying he too. This may be a female, but making this game. I do not know. I apologize. I don't mean to misrepresent. I don't know. But this person whoever they are. I think I've heard him referred to as a he, so I feel pretty safe in that. But he's always made the game very easy to play, which I enjoy. I mean, you got enough stuff going on here. And I said I was going to pause all this, but I've just been running at the jaw. But you can see they've piled up the wood, and now they got some kind of covering on it. I can't really get close enough to tell what that is. If that's like cloth or something they've got over there. I'm not really sure, but you see they got the sticks bracing it up, and they burn it from like the inside, or maybe it's made of clay. I don't really know how they would have done it, but I'm assuming this is, you know, how they really did it back then. I'm not really sure about that. I know at Jack Daniel's they make their charcoal for their liquor by burning wood and then spraying it off with water. So it looks like this is just a different method of doing that. But they'll kind of peel this thing open and start pulling out charcoal as they need it. It's actually very interesting. So 5 of our houses are done. We're in July, so I don't think we're going to have any problems. Somebody's going to have a big old house right here. Big old yard anyway. And this is my first family. That's probably going to be the mayor. Yep, Camp Center. So, Dimitro. Yeah, Dimitro, I think is his name. That's our mayor. I've never fired the mayor. You can do that. I've never done it. I'm sure Dimitro will do a fabulous job for our little town. There we go, August, and we got our house up. A few more to go. So let's think about, we'll have a car park here, we'll have that going. We'll need carpentry next, so we can do a carpenter. Look at this new lime works, lime kiln. Looking really forward to these things, figuring out how they work properly. But this guy can get wood real quick if he's sitting right here in front of it. So that's the carpenter. And then we need to think about our farm. So I guess I want to do that out there. I feel like I need to have another row of houses. But I don't know. I really don't know. I think, you know, I'm gonna risk it, and I'm just gonna put the farm out here. It may be a little slow to start with. We shall see. But I want to expand my village that way. So let's start it as close as the uneven terrain as we can get. Right there. And we'll bring them on out this way. And that might leave me spaces for my windmills. If not, I'll put them over here somewhere. So then we'll have the farm going as well. So far, so good. Yeah, there's the example of the charcoal. See how they've taken the top off, and now they can pull charcoal out of this thing? And they'll actually go all the way down to the bottom until they're done with it, which is pretty neat. Pretty neat idea. And there's my storage. Got another house built. Look at that. It's only September. You guys are working their butts off. Only one more family left in a tent. That 10th house won't fill up until I get some food going. But it's too late in the season to actually grow any food, so I don't get in too crazy of a hurry for farms. But we get going as quickly as we can, so that way whenever the new year comes up, we'll be able to, you know, have that food ready to go. We start with taters. At least I always do. They require the least amount of labor. See this little house here, waiting on some materials, getting offloaded. Got some clay here. Oh, another interesting thing he's done is shown you exactly how much stuff you need to get the work going here, which is pretty nice. That's a new feature. See right here as well. All the people working on it. It's nice, man. All right, so we've done it. We've succeeded. All of our, well, I say that, but almost. We just need another builder to come up. They get tired. They don't work the whole way. Oh, he just dropped off that material. There you go. Now they've built that last house. So there are no more tents. No one's living in the little homeless shelter anymore. These guys are moving out of this tent. You'll see it disappear once they get to their new house. Family is moving to a house. Temporary housing, blah, blah, blah. Well, I thought they had already moved in. Oh, here he goes. He just got us all of his gear. He'll be moving into this house down here. There you go, 29 and 31. So, everything is going really, really well. Now we just got to get this smitty going so we can get our nails being made, because we will run out of nails. Then we'll do our carpenter. Then we'll start on our farm, and we'll set up our fields. And I don't know why that paused. I think because I keep hitting the space bar. The space bar pauses the game. It's pretty neat. And the houses are white, and it looks like anything that we would typically think of as brick is white. They must be using like a terracotta or something. I don't know why it has a white look, but it looks cool. There's a lot of that style. Okay, so this house, no one's going to move in because there's not enough food for sale, no jobs available. Where are we going to put the market? We should put the market like in the middle of town here. So I could say, you know, let's do like another row of houses here. You have to remove trees for this one. It's not a problem. They'll cut those down. I don't want to go crazy with houses yet. But let's just say, let's put the market stall. We'll start them like right here somewhere. There you go. And worker, you're going to sell only potatoes. And you're going to sell 3 slots of potatoes. We'll leave 1 slot open just in case we run into work issues, but that'll be a good enough place to start. So everybody will have to come here for that. Now, I'm still interested in putting another well over here. Oh, I can get it right there. Okay, sweet. That works. And this well, how's it doing on water? It's okay. They use a lot more water now, or the wells don't fill up as quick or whatever. All right, the smithy's done. So let's hire a worker there. Usually get up to 2, but our population right now is low. Excuse me. So we will keep that for 1 worker for now. Yeah, now you can see they're building my little cart park here, and when I get a carpenter, I can make new carts. But right now I have 3 carts available, so what you do is you come over here, you grab it, and you slide it to where you want it to be moved to. So I'm going to move all 3 of those. I love these this blue dotted line that he's added to this as well. That's really neat. So right now those carts are being used, so when they get done, they'll park them over here. Somebody will grab it and move it back over this way. And then I'll order a cart as well, and when this carpenter gets done, he'll not only repair the carts, but he'll actually make new carts as well. Because these guys are going to, you know, make nails and metal parts and use charcoal and use iron. I'll have to buy iron because to my knowledge, there's no way to iron mine yourself. That's something you have to buy. Which is cool. You know, I'm not going to freak out about that. Okay, so we're at a worker there. Good to go. And if we've moved all of our carts yet, yes, we have. So we can go to this guy. We can delete that. Also going to delete... I'll keep the well for now, but I'm going to delete these benches in this fireplace. Sorry, lady. You have to move. There's benches by your house. And then we can go ahead and build the only government building, which is the town hall. See if we can fit it up on this hill. There we go. Prominent position in town. You see, we're building the farm here. It's not even, I was going to say it's not even snowing yet, but yes, it is. It's our first winter. Will we survive the first winter? The answer is yes, of course. But guys, I think that's about all the time I have for this episode. It's gone by quick. I hope you're enjoying the game. If you do, hit that like button, maybe subscribe. Come back and see me again. This channel is mainly War of Rights. I'd like to get people watching other games, so if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Until next time, my name's JoeHova, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.